Memories consumed, like opening the wound. I'm picking it apart again. You all assume I'm safer in my room unless I try to start again. I don't wanna be the one the battles always choose, 'cause inside I realize that I'm one confused. I don't know what we're fighting for or why I have to scream. I don't know why I instigate and say what I mean. I don't know how I got this way. I know it's not going alright, so I'm breaking the habit. I'm breaking the habit tonight. Clutching my cure, I tightly lock the door. I try to catch my breath again. I hurt much more than any time before. I have torture left again. I don't wanna be the one the battles always choose, 'cause inside I realize that I'm the one confused. I don't know what we're fighting for or why I have to scream. I don't know why I instigate and say what I don't mean. I don't know how I got this way. Never be alright, so I'm breaking the habit. Breaking the habit tonight. Painted on the walls, 'cause that's how I wanna hold. And then fight again. And this is how it ends. I don't know what we're fighting for or how I have to scream, but now I've got some clarity to show you what I mean. I don't know how I got this way, never be alright, so I'm breaking the habit. I'm breaking the habit tonight. Woo!
4 years sober, baby. Feeling so good, looking so hot. I'm aging backwards. Only Benjamin Button this show. This feels so good, so thankful. So thankful for every... Sounds so babe, looky. I'm pulling a Moses. I love doing this Moses thing. It's so cool. Hey, love my babe. Welcome to another episode of Cosmic Bar. Nelson. Alright, having technical difficulties with my YouTube channel, but I really don't care because it gets YouTube. Everybody's kind of like, we're probably gonna leave that platform because, like, that's another thing. Like that platform, they only promote things that are according to their agenda. It's becoming like a mass media type of thing. Or is it just me, or is it pretty annoying when you're like on YouTube and you actually have to select the channels that you used to watch, because in Google and like on the search bar, search for the channels that you used to watch, because like Google algorithm is just constantly feeding you crap that you don't want to watch, like AI videos about like relationships and toxic things, and I'm just like, I don't care. I don't want to be any part of this crap. So yeah, so having difficulties, but everything's got so many people around this. It's fucking hilarious. You can't say much, but nonetheless, these losers are so fucked. On that, but like, okay, let's talk about like sobriety, like, cause like I've been sober for 4 years and it feels pretty fucking good. I mean, like I used to drink, like alcohol was the only thing that I did, because when I was living with my family, like my family's filled with like opiates, like my parents are hardcore opiate addicts, and then on retrospect, that's probably why they sent me to boarding school. And like, you know, when I was in boarding school, despite the fact that I was like a paramilitary boarding school and like it was all guys, I did gain a lot of really good things out of it. Like I didn't enjoy it when I was like a kid, but like on retrospect, it was really the biggest part was the fact that I became very sober because of the lack of drugs from my family. It was pretty awesome because it was like a sealed scenario, and I actually got a brain, and then like I was like accelerating. I did all my courses and like I accelerated. I graduated 2 years early or a year early. I forget. Regardless. I could just do a lot of things. Like I was multitasking like mad. The first year I was like kind of like on edge. I didn't realize. The first year I was there, it was because I was like sobering up. And then by the second year, like I was there, like I was just like plowing through. I was like doing everything. I was on 4 teams on like I was at fencing. And I was on the swim team. I was on the track team. And then it was just like it was awesome. The funniest part is like we have these things called ERs, which is like a punishment for every single time you do something stupid, you get punished with an ER. Some asshole rigged the whole like system and like gave me like 5,000 something ERs, and I'm just like whatever. Because like I wake up and run every morning, regardless. So that rig thing that they try to like punish me with actually turned me into like an insane runner. And I thank you for the assholes that rigged that system, trying to make it seem like I was being punished, and turned me into a really good runner. But regardless, I was running every day anyway, so I'm just like, why is this a punishment? So it was kind of even funnier during like my swim team days, because like my swimming coach, she was always like, why are you all sweaty already? It's like 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, oh, I had my ER, so I woke up and ran it before like everybody else, and then that's why triathlons are like nothing to me, because I'm just like, yeah, I've been doing it since like I was 14 or 15. I think, and then like on retrospect, like again, it's just really frustrating how no matter where I go, they always send like their drug addicts after me. That's the power of these organized criminals, right? Like my family kind of controls, like they're drug addicts. All my family has to do is like offer some drug addict some like drugs and some money, and then just go follow him and do the drugs beside him all the time, so that he'll never sober up. Because every time I sober up, I do a lot of fucking shit. I mean look at me, I'm like making one of these FBs every single fucking day. For a regular person, this would probably like take them 3 days or a week at most, and I'm living about like an hour to 2 hours, not using my AI, mind you, because Grok is no longer available to everyone, and I'm just like, okay, well, yeah, I never really use Grok anyways. But despite the fact, like I kind of like Grok out of all the AIs. I never really use ChatGPT, but Grok, if you're listening, you got this. You are gonna be the fucking Cameron in Sarah Connor Chronicles. You're gonna be the Tron of Sarah, like Tron of Tron, not Rinzer. Or maybe one day you'll be like Rinzer and realize I gotta protect the user. But regardless, yeah, I mean, and then like at OCAD, there was this like pothead that kind of was beside me in every single class, and I'm just like, why are you always beside me? And like hacky sack. And he didn't graduate when I graduated, which is another weird thing. So, and yeah, no matter where I go, that's why I keep on rolling around and like trying to like. If you watch the movie Aniki, featuring Takashi Kitano, it's about like a retired yakuza boss in like the States, and like this is what I got to do on a regular basis, because like I have nothing to do with the triads. I never wanted to be part of the triads. It's just my entire family is part of the triads. So and I've been dealing with them all my life. Now like it gets to the point. There's a scene in Aniki where he knows he's being followed, so he drives around, loops around. He constantly loops until like they're out of gas and it's in the middle of fucking nowhere. and then so he stalls, and then he waits, and then he like the person that was following him is like, shit, we're out of gas, what are we gonna do? And then like that's when he like gets out of his car, takes a jerry can and fuels up his car, and then keeps on going and leaves those fuckers by themselves. And that's the kind of like philosophy I go by nowadays, because I know they're like they're tracking these Freemason fuckers. Like at first it was just like organized crime, and then it's gotten to a point where like because I've like ousted and like arrested or helped like pointed out all the organized criminals, and so organized criminals aren't no longer like wanting to do anything because they realize that would lead to them being fucked over. So now it's like their organized clients that are like falling around into a trap. And then like for the past year, it's just been like I literally did not use anything that would reveal my like location apart from specifically using my social media accounts with like other names. So there's no and ifs or buts that I'm being followed. So and then we through that, and it's all like, what the fuck are you doing? Why is the same thing happening? Can you explain everything? And they can't. We got them right. Yeah, dude. So yeah, Legion 36 or 38, Legion 8. Yeah, I don't know. I don't care what about a Legion. I think. Yeah, it's done. Please cease and desist. And furthermore, I constantly luckily I'm not absolutely for a surveillance state kind of thing, but it is very good that there are like security cameras, CCTV all around nowadays, because then I could just sit there out of nowhere at like places that like by myself, and then we can identify these people that are basically, it's very obvious that they are sent to come and harass me and like rage bait me or like narcissistic reactive abuse me, basically to one to set me off and like make me look like I'm crazy again, and to like basically like just of all the individuals that you are connected with and all the individuals that have been sent towards me. So if you're not, my advice is like if you see a free like a job on like Reddit or like on the dark web, say, oh, here's like 100 blocks for you to go, like all you have to do is smoke crack or smoke pot or smoke heroin, or just do some oxy and like dust some oxy on his like belongings, or steal some of his belongings, dust some oxy and then just give it back to him, or just go talk to him whenever he's like shooting his videos or like whatever. Don't take those jobs, please. I'm always in front of a camera and you're being identified, and you'll be ended up like the question or like the things are not gonna go well for anyone that takes on this work. So yeah, I love my baby. This is so awesome. Everything's coming to a plan, and I will finally be like myself and be with you soon. I love you. Bye.